Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from Group 6 for Course Information Technology Professional Ethics, code DAT21502. We will present about ethical implication of ChatGPT. So the issue that we choose is plagiarism. So first of all, I want to introduce our team members. First, Danish Kubal. Second, Amelia Nabila. Third, Nur Amalia. Fourth, Nur Laila. Lastly, me, Muhammad Irfan. So there are four content that we will present. The first is introduction, second is background, third is ethical analysis, and lastly is conclusion.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Amalia Shafika and I will present the introduction. Firstly, what is plagiarism? Plagiarism is the art of using someone else's word or idea without proper acknowledgement has become an increasingly prevalent issue in academic settings. But when one technology AI issues that advanced language model like ChatGPT, the problem of plagiarism has become compounded. This issue is very important to consider the ethical implication. This is because of the pertain to academic integrity, personal responsibility, and the pursuit of knowledge. ChatGPT, developed by OpenAI, is a state-of-the-art language model designed to generate human-like responses to text prompts. ChatGPT produces coherent and contextually relevant text, mimicking human language patterns and styles. This make capability of ChatGPT make it simpler to commit undiscovered plagiarism. We must consider the ethical implication of this issue is a critical for several reasons. One of is a plagiarism hinder the development important skills such as critical thinking, research, and creativity. So I will pass the next presenter.
Let's we proceed to the background. ChatGPT's ability to generate unique and contextually relevant text poses a challenge for the system. Plagiarism detection tools may have difficulty distinguishing between the original work and ChatGPT generated text, resulting in false negative or missed instances of plagiarism. ChatGPT's ability to create unique and contextually relevant text can also facilitate plagiarism by allowing students to create content that is not easily traceable. Using ChatGPT, students can create essays, research papers, or assignments that took original but are actually drawn from a combination of different sources. And the availability of ChatGPT as a quick and convenient resource from creating content may appeal to students who are under academic pressure or struggling with time. Faced with tight deadlines or overwhelming workloads, some students may resort to plagiarism to save time. Thank you.
I will continue with ethical issue of ChatGPT, which is plagiarism. Plagiarism is a serious ethical issue that we must address. It involves using someone else's work without proper attribution, which violates the principle of honesty, respect, and intellectual property. From a deontological standpoint, it is our duty to act morally, making plagiarism ethically wrong. Considering utilitarianism, the consequences of plagiarism are detrimental to both the original author and the plagiarist, as it damages reputation and creates unfair advantage. Virtue ethics highlights the importance of cultivating virtues like honesty and integrity, which are compromised by plagiarism. Consequentialism reminds us of potentially negative outcomes of plagiarism, including academic penalties, legal ramification, and loss of trust. Therefore, it is crucial to raise awareness and educate individuals about ethical ramifications of plagiarism. To combat plagiarism, we need to establish clear norms, emphasize the value of originality, critical thinking, and good citation practices. By fostering an academic integrated culture, we promote ethical behavior and uphold fairness, respect, and honesty within our intellectual community. That's all from me. I will pass it to next presentation. Thank you.
Last but not least, My name is Binti and I will present about the conclusion of our project presentation first. In conclusion, we have explored the ethical implications of ChatGPT in information technology issues about plagiarism. The introduction of ChatGPT has clearly made it simpler for students to commit plagiarism that goes undetected. It is very important to consider the ethical implications of new technologies like ChatGPT. While it has the potential to greatly benefit the industry, we must also be aware of the risks it poses. It is up to us to use these tools responsibly and ethically to ensure that we maintain the integrity of our work. These are some recommendations that can be taken into consideration in order to resolve these plagiarism problems. Firstly, create explicit regulations and guidelines for using ChatGPT. This can be done by educational institutions. Students should be taught how to use generative AI responsibly and should be informed about whether and how such tools can be used to assess whether the usage of generative ChatGPT in their courses is allowed or prohibited. Secondly, creating AI plagiarism detection technologies that assist educators. This can be done by doing continuous research and development. AI technology should be used to develop novel solutions that support academic integrity rather than subvert it as it is always improving. Lastly, students need to be aware of the value of academic honesty and moral behavior. This can be accomplished through education initiatives that educate people or students about plagiarism and the moral obligations of students. Encouragement of plagiarism can be prevented if academic honesty is valued. By implementing these, we can work to reduce the ethical consequences brought on by ChatGPT's ease of plagiarism. That's all from our group. Thank you for listening.